Hey, this message today is for all the newer realtors out there. So if you have been in the game of real estate for, I'm going to say 2 years or less, you're probably out there in today's market experiencing a whole bunch of things that you haven't run into before. Things like, deals going sideways due to financing for the strangest reasons. Things like home inspections that go sideways that you haven't really had to deal with before. Things like dealing with holdbacks and all kinds of different terms in a contract. So the reason that you haven't had to deal with them before is because we're seeing so many offers without subject. So now is the time that we really need to hone our skills and get to work and maybe get creative for our clients with some financing options. Maybe come up with some solutions for the home inspections just in order to hold the deal together. So you really need now to work on those skills to learn how to negotiate for your clients, learn how to find the solutions to the problems. So one thing I want to quickly talk about is holdbacks. So something that you can do when, let's say, the roof has failed, the whole envelope of the building of the single family home has failed, and neither the buyer nor the seller has any money to do the repairs. Both parties want the deal to go ahead, but neither one has the cash that they can put up front. The buyer is mortgaging most of the property and the down payment won't cover the amount of the repairs, and the seller is house poor until he gets the proceeds of the sale. So what we can do in that case is obtain quotes on the big inspection items that are needed. And we go ahead with proceeding with the sale, except for the portion of the funds that is going to cover the repairs. What happens to that portion, say you have a quote for $40,000 that's going to cover the roof and the siding on this house, you are then going to leave that portion of the money in the notary's trust account with a proper addendum written up specifying what is to happen to that holdback. So what is going to happen? Well, because we can't get a roofer and because we can't get a sider in prior to the completion date, and we don't know exactly when that date is going to be, we're going to draw up an addendum that says that money stays in trust until the seller can arrange for the siding and the roof to get completed. At that time, now remember, the seller still doesn't have the money to be able to pay for this, but at that time of the job being completed, now the funds are released to pay the roofer, pay the contractor, and any balance that is left over, if in case it didn't cost as much as what the quote thought it was going to, the rest of that money will go to the seller. The buyer has his home, the repairs are all done, the seller has his proceeds, and everybody is happy. So we are in this market where we have to get creative with solutions. It's not just a bunch of cash offers and houses flying off the market anymore. So it's definitely time to start honing your skills. If you need some more help with that, I do a free training on Zoom every Wednesday afternoon, and you are more than welcome to join from anywhere in the world. I'm happy to have any realtors from any market join in this training just so we can all become better realtors. Cheers all. Thanks.